At present, we are using the trial and error method. Whosoever comes, we recruit them. But I want you to make some tweaks over here that will help you to overcome your major problem of advisors termination in the first and second year at least. That retention starts with that recruitment. How you recruit, what you speak at the time of recruitment. It starts from there. So first of all, you have to arrive at your ideal advisor profile. That in what age group you want to recruit, what should be their education qualification, what should be their marital status, what attributes they should possess, and should be from which location. Once you have this ideal advisor profile with you, then you look out only for those people who fits into your ideal advisor profile. You don't recruit anybody else which is beyond your ideal advisor profile. So when you start talking to people about this, then when you start writing your prospect list, whom to approach for the agency, make sure that it fits into your ideal advisor profile. And second, provide them the complete clarity. Today, your prospects for agency are millennials and Gen Z. And they want the complete clarity about what they are going to do. So be open with them about, give complete information about this profession. Give them clarity about their role, what they have to do. Particularly, and this is very important, tell them all the challenges of this profession. Tell them this profession carries very poor public image. You are going to face a lot of rejections in the market. Continuous training is required. Of course, lifelong training is required to become successful in this profession. It is a lifetime sales job, and your income at the beginning will be low. Now, if you tell this to your prospects at the beginning, what will happen? Write in the chat box anything, what will happen? Yes, write in the chat box fast. What will happen if you tell the people while canvassing the agency these challenges of this profession? They will not come with you. They will be prepared to face all. They have more clarity. They will not take the agency. Okay. Yes, he will think over it, whether he will do or not. Some of them will not go ahead. Their mind will be clear about this profession before joining. He will enter the agency with clarity. See, now today what happens? When you don't tell this, the prospect, while canvassing the agency, and they join this profession. And when they go and see what the reality is, they fall back. They stop receiving your calls. They not come for your training sessions. So this will help you to filter out the advisors who are not interested at the beginning itself. And you are left with the people who join after getting the complete clarity. So at present, the 8 advisors who are getting terminated out of 10 recruited, 10 will go before recruitment. 8 will go before recruitment, and you are left with the two who are really interested, and you can devote your time to these two agents. So this is what you have to do. And when you tell these challenges, give them the assurance that you are there to help them. You are there to help them to overcome the rejections. You are there to give them the training. You are giving them to acquire the selling skills that will help them to overcome the poor public image. Show them the videos of the top advisors. See them how they are working. Surely they will get encouraged. Tell them the market potential available. And tell them the exclusive agency benefits they will get. And when they join this after getting the complete clarity, this will save you a lot of time and money. And moreover, their image will also be good. Their image will start improving when they go in the market with the training. This foundation module, this I have designed with this objective of providing the complete clarity to the advisors. So when you recruit any new advisors after generating the URL, you ask them to go through this foundation module. So when they come to this foundation module, the first lesson is on introduction and challenges. It gives them details of their job profile. Said what they have to do as an advisor from prospecting, lead analysis, presenting, closing the sale, and after sales service. So they get clarity on their job profile. And then the next lesson is on challenges of this profession. It tells them the poor image the advisors have, and it also shows the videos of the LIC entrepreneurs. These videos are taken from LIC Sapno Ki Udan, edited, and this will encourage them that how they can improve their image. They get a lot of rejections, given the reason why people reject, how to overcome those rejections. And continuous learning and training is required. And this is a lifetime field job. Then again shows the videos of the top advisors who tell that they are still, when Bharat Parikh says that today even he makes the 20 calls per day. It will make them realize that they have to do it. And the income at the beginning will be low because it's a business of trust. It takes time to build the trust. And what attributes they should possess? They should be outgoing. They should be ambitious to start own business. They should have good communication skills, hardworking, and take rejections as stepping stones. Because these attributes can be developed. So once they go through this foundation module, before appearing for the IRD exam, you ask them to go through this foundation module. So don't, however, also fear because you have already generated the URL. Once they go through this foundation module, then you ask them whether you want to pursue this profession or not. And let them take the decision. If he says no, let him go. Only those who wish to continue after going this foundation module, those advisors only you can send for IRD exam. Otherwise, don't run after them to appear for the IRD exam. If after going through these modules, if they are convinced, they will appear for the IRD exam on their own. They will themselves will read and pass the exam. You don't have to give them any formula to pass the exam. So when we do the advisors, recruit the advisors and tell them we will use this formula to pass the exam, it again creates a very bad impression about this profession. They will feel that this profession is very easy, this profession is cheap. So make them learn, make them go through the required 25 hours training. and pass the exam on their own. Friend, this is what you have to begin with, this foundation model. And once they pass the IRDA exam, you have to put them through the second model of advisor success system, that is goal setting model. The goal setting model starts with TVM calculations, that is time value of money calculations. That will help them to arrive at their income needs. They have to do their own analysis of how much amount they need to save, because they also have got the responsibilities of family income provision, child education provision, marriage provision, retirement provision. And in this model, they will learn how to arrive at their income needs, how much income they need for their responsibilities, and for that, how much they have to start investing now. And based on their income requirements, they have to set the goals. And of course, this will again help them to canvass the business as well when they go for canvassing the business. Then how to do the goal setting? The goal setting is explained under Excel sheet. They have to do goal setting of immediate lifestyle goals, that is for the current year, and the aspirational goals, where they want to see themselves 3 years down the line. And this very minute goal setting is done by using the Excel sheets. So they will get the complete clarity about their income needs, that how much income they need to fulfill their responsibilities. And once they arrive at their income needs, then the third lesson is on how to achieve the goals on time. This will give them the complete clarity about number of calls they have to make each day, what should be the ticket size, what should be their minimum ticket size to achieve their goals, and in which market segment they should work. So when everything is clear to them that this is their ticket size, they have to decide prospecting accordingly. And you have to give them the training accordingly, in particular to that particular market segment, how they should go about it. So this goal setting model, you ask them to immediately after passing the IRDA exam. And the third module is of success habits. Because you have to help them to develop the success habits from the beginning itself. And this model also they should complete before going into the field. And these both modules, goal setting and success habit, they should complete within 15 days of passing the IRDA exam. You have to make sure that they complete within 15 days. What this contains? This common denominator of success. What is the difference between successful and unsuccessful advisors? And why and how they have to develop the success habits. And first success habit is prospecting habit. It gives details of how to prepare the prospecting list, how to shortlist the prospect, how to prioritize them for taking the appointments, whom they should call first. Then next is calling habit. How to develop daily calls, how to make daily calls for taking the appointments. How to build the right mindset for taking the appointments. How to prepare and practice the script for calling people for appointments. And how to set the right environment and right mood for making telephone calls. And third habit they develop is the success at selling habit. So what is the selling process? They have to follow 4-step selling process: appointment, need analysis, plan, presentation, and closing. You have to teach them need-based selling from the beginning itself. And the 8 need-based selling steps starts from prospecting, setting the appointment, fact-finding interview, just getting and gathering information, explaining the concepts, human life value, capital need analysis, happy family project, financial pyramid, and any other concepts. Finding out the priority of the persons, family income, these are the needs of the persons. Family income, children, education, marriage, provision, retirement, and any other need, obtain the money commitment and fix the next appointment. So this is the first interview they have to do. They have to then analyze and make the plan. I think you have to know everything, but for the sake of repetition, I tell you, send the follow-up note, analyze the data, then make the presentation folder. And then for the second call, they have to take the review, explain the recommendation, handle the objections, and close the sale. After getting the check, they have to complete the underwriting requirements, follow up them for the completion, and provide the excellent after sales service. So these are the steps they have to follow, and they have to develop these habits from the beginning. And some reference books are given that they have to read to improve their skills continuously. And the 4th habit they have to develop is of record keeping. This record keeping habit is must. Prospecting, calling, and selling, they are doing it. They have to keep records of all this. Because today we are living in the era of data analytics. And by doing analysis of their prospecting, calling, and selling, they can decide their future strategy. Where they are getting stuck, where they are getting more success. They should analyze and move ahead. So what are the records they have to keep? They have to keep the records of the leads, new leads they are getting, the prospects whom they have given the presentation, sales made, how many sales they have done, and how many proposals have been completed. So these records they should have at the glance. They should see that what is their, where they stand as far as their goals are concerned. And they have to do analysis for deciding the future strategy. Analysis of the prospect. From which area their prospects are, which source give them the more prospects, which gender they are selling more policies, more prospects are from which gender, what is the marital status, what is the income group, what is the age group, what is the occupation, and which are the prospects whom they have not contacted for 15 days, 30 days, 60 days. When they do this analysis, they will come to know what is working and what is not working, which prospects are giving them more business, where they should go for married people, unmarried people, which age group they should focus. They should have all age groups. So based on continuous knowledge, they can do, when they do their self-analysis, they can go for the improvement. And they have to keep records of their daily activities also. Number of leads they have added. So if you come to know whether they are doing prospecting or not, number of telephone calls they have made, appointments they have received, sales call they have made, presentations given, sales made, policies completed, and commissions receivable. And when do analysis of these activities, they will come to know what skills they are lacking. Now, when they arrive at number of telephone calls required to get one appointment. So they are getting number of telephone calls made and appointment received. So when analysis, they do analysis that after making so many calls, they are getting, after making 10 calls, if they are getting only 1 or 2 appointments, then they should work on their telephone pitch to get the more appointments. Number of sales calls required to make one sale. They are making more calls and getting less number of sales. Then they can work on their selling skills and closing skills. What is the rupee value of each sales call and what is the rupee value of each telephone call? When they come to know that how much they are earning, even after getting the rejections, when they come to know their income per call, per telephone call, their income per sales call, they will not get demotivated by rejections, because they know that in spite of getting rejections, they are earning. Their earning is not because of the sale they have made. Their earning is because of so many rejections they have received. And they don't have to do it manually, because doing manually is not feasible. So they can do all this by using the CRM softwares. And last lesson covers how to use this CRM softwares. So this is how you can make use of this Advisor Success System course, and what benefits you will get once you follow this pattern. The major benefit you will get is increases your self-belief. It will increase your confidence level to go and canvas for the agencies with confidence. Because you know that once they go through this Advisor Success System course, the success is guaranteed. You will take them to the level of income of 1 lakh rupees income per month. Because the advisors who are not interested gets filtered out after the foundation model. And once they go through this goal setting and success habits modules, their foundation is done. And you can then take them to the next level by your various induction training programs and continuous training. Once they start their career on this strong foundation, then success is guaranteed, because habits are main thing. People develop habits and habits leads to success. So you have to spend more time on this foundation. Yes, it's filter out the advisors who are not interested. It will save your unnecessary time, because there will not be any terminations. Because people are already, those who are getting terminated are already, you have filtered out them. And you are left with the advisors. There will be no termination if they follow this pattern. And this will save you a lot of time and money. It will increase your self-esteem as well. Your advisor will start looking at you as their mentor. And you are left with a team of competent advisors, and it will save your lot of time and money. This is the way to go to overcome your retention problems. And it will surely lead to build a team of competent advisors. Choose your advisors. Don't go for this trial and error method. This trial and error method is not giving you the required numbers which you can grow. If not this advisor success system, devise another method of shortlisting your advisors whom you want to recruit, to check whether that person is really interested in this profession or not. Give them the complete clarity before you recruit them. Then only you will have more number of advisors who are really interested in this profession. You can devote time for them on their training, empower them to achieve the success. So friend, be there in my KG sub group, KG sub community on WhatsApp. If you have not yet joined, fill up that form. That link I have already sent to you to be in KG sub community. There I post the contents, regular contents I will post on Prerna updates, videos, and a lot of other materials that will help you to empower your advisors. And surely make use of Prerna eBooks app. Inculcate the habit among your advisors of referring to the Prerna ebooks first, then ask you the question. Otherwise, they will start using you as a ready reckoner only. They will not see you as their mentor. So friends, that's all from my side. Thank you once again for being here till end. I'm sure that you must have got a lot of new insights, a lot of new things in this webinar. Do share with your fellow development officers about this webinar, about this KGS Hub community. Do send them the links to join and add value into their lives. This way, I'm sure that we will bring the revolution in the industry. Because the ultimate objective is to enhance the public image. Once the public image of LIC advisors increases, more and more people will be interested to join this profession, and your future recruitment will become much, much easier. So work towards empowering your advisors. Operate from the mindset of faith and not from fear. Wish you all the success.